7 days after my daughter's wedding, I watched her husband slap her in front of 30 people. Nobody moved, nobody spoke, and for a few seconds, neither did I, because I wanted to see what my daughter would do with the one thing I had spent 16 years teaching her. She slowly turned her face back toward him. Then she stood up. What happened next changed everything we thought we knew about the man she had married. My name is Richard Whitmore. I am 16 years old, and most people who know me would describe me as quite private and almost impossible to road. They are night, what they don't know is that for 20 years my job was teaching people how to stay calm when situations became dangerous. I never talked about that part of my life, not with my neighbors, not with my friends, and especially not with my daughters. Emily was 28 when she married Jason Mircher. She was smart, independent, and work as an accountant in downfall loose angles. Her mother died when Emily was 10, so I raised her alone. From the time she was little, I taught her simple thing: how to recognize when someone was lying, how to stay calm when frightened, how to protect herself if someone ever tried to hurt me. I never imagined those lessons would become necessary after her wedding. Jason seemed perfect. He was charming, successful, confident, and always knew exactly what to say. But the first time I met him, he asked me a question that bothered me. What are you planning to leave Emily when you are gone? He smiled when he asked it. I smiled back, but something inside me became very still. That night, I contacted an old friend, Marus Webb, an attorney in Los Angeles. I asked him to quality look into Jason. 4 days later, Markham called. We need to meet at his office. He showed me documents connecting Jason to company called Mature Capital Group. The company appeared to be taking money from new investors and using it to pay older investors. Classes Ponzi scheme. There were 47 victims. Many were elderly. One woman had invested $118,000, her entire retirement savings. I wanted to go straight to the authorities. Maros told me they needed more evidence before moving, and then he said the words I hated most: Richard, your daughter is getting married in 6 weeks. I went silent. The wedding happened in Milabus. Emily wore her mother's parallel earnings. Jason cried during his vows. Everyone believed they were watching beautiful beginnings. I knew they might be watching the beginning of something much darker. 7 days later, Emily called me earlier in the morning. Dad, she said carefully, if someone moved money from a joint account without telling you, what would you do? I knew immediately. He had found three transfers totaling $23,000. The money had gone into an account called MCC Holdings. Jason claimed it was a normal business activity. But Emily did not believe him. She started investigating. That evening, she called me again. Do you still have Maro's web numbers? I gave it to her. Then she whispered something that made my heart tighten. I learned from the best that night. There was a party at their home. 30 guests were there. Emily stood up with a glass in her hands. There are few things everyone here needs to know. She explained the missing money. Then she looked around the room. Some of you have invested with Maru skeptical. Jason immediately walked toward her. His smile despaired. You have no idea what you are doing. Emily looked directly at him. I have a very clear idea that's the problem for you. Then Jason slapped her. The room went completely silent, but Emily did not stay down. She remembered everything I had taught her. She clapped back, protected herself, and when Jason longed again, she moved out of his path. He lost his balance and cracked into a heavy wooden table. Someone screamed. Jason Emily immediately started blaming Emily. That was even I finally stepped forward. My voice was calm. Everyone stay where you are. Call 911. Nobody touches anything, and nobody in that room knew it yet. But the slap was not the end of story. It was the moment Jason Mircher made his biggest mistake, because from the night forward, my daughter was not fighting him alone, and the truth about the man she married was about to come out. If you enjoy the story, don't forget to subscribe my channel and turn on notification for new family drama stories. Thanks for watching.